Welcome to Super Sci-Fi in the channel.
I wasn't important, not in the grand scale of things. I was just a cargo ship captain. No fleet, no weapons worth mentioning. Just a mid-range freighter carrying supplies between trade routes most people didn't even care about. My ship wasn't special. It was old, reliable but forgettable. And that's exactly how I liked it. Because in deep space, being unnoticed is survival. The day everything changed started like any other. Routine route, standard cargo, silent space, until the signal came in. Unmarked, high priority. That alone was strange. No one sends priority signals to a ship like mine. I almost ignored it, but something told me not to. So I opened the channel. The message was short. Prepare for boarding. That was it. No identification. No explanation. My stomach tightened. Boarding without clearance wasn't normal. It meant authority, or something worse. Before I could respond, my systems shut down. Not completely, just enough to remind me I wasn't in control anymore. External locks disengaged. Docking clamps activated. And then they arrived. Not a fleet, not an army, just one vessel. Small, elegant, silent. It attached to my ship like it had always belonged there. I stood there waiting, heart steady but alert. The airlock opened, and she walked in. The Queen. There was no announcement, no guards, no introduction. She didn't need any of it. Power has a way of filling a room without trying. I didn't move, didn't speak, because something told me this wasn't a situation I could control. She looked around my ship, calm, observing, taking in every detail. "This is your vessel?" she asked. "Yes," I replied carefully. Her gaze lingered on the worn panels, the patched systems, the imperfect structure. Not with judgment, with interest. "It's inefficient," she said. I almost laughed. "It's still flying." That seemed to amuse her, just slightly. She walked deeper inside, like she had already decided something. I followed at a distance, trying to understand why the most powerful being in the galaxy was standing in my cargo bay. "Is this an inspection?" I asked. "No." The answer came instantly. Clear. Final. That made it worse. "Then why are you here?" She stopped, turned, and said something I wasn't ready to hear. "Because this ship is now mine." Silence. I blinked. "That's not how this works," I said. She didn't react. "This vessel will remain active under your command," she continued, "but its purpose has changed." My mind tried to catch up. "You're taking over my ship, but I still run it?" "Yes." "That makes no sense." "It will." I stepped forward, frustration rising. "I don't even know what's happening." She looked at me, and for the first time, there was something behind her calm. Urgency. "Your ship is no longer a cargo vessel," she said. "It is a sanctuary." That word didn't belong here. "From what?" She didn't answer immediately. Instead, she looked toward the empty space beyond the viewport, as if she was watching something I couldn't see. "From those who would destroy everything to control me." The air felt heavier. "So you ran," I said quietly. She didn't correct me. I relocated. I let out a slow breath. "This is insane." "Is it?" she asked calmly. "You were safe before I arrived." She paused. "Now you are involved." That was one way to put it. "Why my ship?" I asked. "There are thousands of better options." She stepped closer, close enough that I could feel that same shift in the air. "Because no one is looking for me here." That made sense. Too much sense. A forgotten cargo ship. A nobody captain. The perfect hiding place. But that didn't mean I liked it. "You're putting a target on me," I said. "Yes." No hesitation. No apology. Just truth. I laughed once. Dry. "You're honest." "It is efficient." I shook my head. "This isn't my problem." She studied me for a moment, then said something that changed everything. "It is now." Before I could respond, my ship reacted. Systems rebooted, but differently. Faster. Stronger. Interfaces changed. Energy output increased. My old freighter wasn't the same anymore. What did you do? I asked. Improved it. I stared at the controls, at the readings. This isn't possible. Neither is survival without adaptation, she replied. Silence filled the bridge, because deep down, I knew something had shifted, not just in the ship, in my life. I looked at her again, the queen who had just taken over my world, without force, without threat, just by deciding it. And if I say no? I asked. She didn't answer immediately. Instead, she walked past me, toward the command seat, then stopped, without turning back. You won't. Confidence, not arrogance. Certainty. And somehow, that was more dangerous. I looked out into space. Still silent, still endless, but no longer empty, because somewhere out there, someone was already looking for her. And now, they would find me too. A cargo captain, with a ship that wasn't his anymore. A vessel turned into a sanctuary. And a queen, who had no intention of leaving.
Thanks for watching this video.
For more mind-blowing sci-fi stories like this, subscribe to Astro Sci for Hindi.